Hello folks, my name is Shaw with Royal Tiger Imports, and today I'm here to show you all something very special that we just received out of Ethiopia. These are AK bayonets, but not just any regular AK bayonet, these are North Korean Type 68 AK bayonets. Needless to say, these are incredibly rare stateside. This is not a bayonet that you're going to commonly run across at a gun show or even online. There's very little source information available, and if you try to look up one of these for sale, they're few and far between, to say the least. These bayonets, of course, were paired up with the Type 68 North Korean AK rifle. It's very similar to a Type 3 Russian milled AK, and there are some YouTube videos online that you can take a look at for the rifle itself. But today we're here to show you the bayonets. These bayonets were able to be imported out of Ethiopia, and what's nice is the ITAR regulations that of course we do keep in compliance with do not state that you cannot import these bayonets. So fortunately we were able to bring them back stateside for you. So far, we found that they are in about good to very good condition, with a very small few, more on the side of excellent. Of course, we have a small variation of the types of bayonets. The main variation we've seen is between the grip colors. As you can see, we have a black grip on some of these, while others have more of a maroon color, dark bakelite, very similar to the Romanian AK bayonets. The bayonet grips are generally complete and fine, although some have some, scratches, dents, small little imperfections, as these bayonets are going on at least 50 to 60 years old, if not maybe even a little bit older than that. They've certainly seen a long service life, and we're happy to have them back stateside for us to provide to you all, of course. Nevertheless, let's get a closer look at these, and I'll show you them in detail. All right, folks, let's take a closer look at these bayonets. Starting from the left, you can see the grip profile is a little bit different than standard AK bayonets when it comes to comparing them to Romanian, Russian, etc. And the scabbard is 100% stamped sheet metal. There is no insulating portion of the bayonet like the Romanian ones, and they are simply smooth at the end on both sides. Moving on to the blade profile itself, you can see it's quite interesting. It's a skinnier while still spear pointed blade, and it has the groove in it as well. The groove is on both sides, as you can see here. And this blade purely just has some grease and cosmoline on it. It does clean up to a nice silver finish. Once again, we'll take a look at the scabbard. The scabbard, like I mentioned, is a stamped sheet metal type, flat on both sides with a small drainage hole at the top. And most do have the original canvas and leather attachment to the belt section, but they do have a little bit of wear, as we've stated. They're not perfect, but impressive considering their age. And now is a good time to mention that the grip differences are visible. As you can see, this is a bit darker while still being a brown color, while others are more of a black plastic variety. Otherwise, the bayonets are identical. It's just simply a grip color difference, and we will try our best to select your preference of grip. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless.